Hello, welcome to Raw vs. Wrestling for WWE Monday Night Raw on February 28th, 2012. And I'm just going to go off and say right from the get-go, I do believe this was a very good Raw. It did do a lot for building the matches that they already have for WrestleMania, but not really adding too much of anything else into it outside of one little area that I'm going to be interested in seeing how they work. But to start off, the show started off with what looked like to be CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan, but Chris Jericho came out and interrupted before the match began. Daniel Bryan wasn't out there, and this led to an extremely good, somewhat long, but extremely good promo between the two of them. The promo that the two of these guys put together last night was what a lot of the fans have been wanting to see is the war of the words between these two, because both of them are extremely good on the mic, and you got that coming across in this promo that they did. It built the match up for WrestleMania, trying to determine the best in the world between the two of them, and I extremely enjoyed it, and it was extremely fun to watch. Then of course right after that, Daniel Bryan comes out. And you have the Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk match. Once again, extremely fun match. And once again, of course, it ends in some kind of controversy. At this point in time, you're not really going to see you're not going to see their full match, if they're even going to do the full match at all between them. Where like no interference happens or anything, but it's good to see that WWE's putting these two in the ring together because they put on good quality matches every time they go out there. I did like the interaction having Sheamus come out and dealing with Daniel Bryan just a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit. You don't need to see too much of it on Raw. You can do a lot of this over on SmackDown with them because it's the World Heavyweight title. I also liked the Chris Jericho coming from behind and attacking CM Punk. And the other thing I really like is that he's pretty much, he hasn't brought it fully back, but he's pretty much bringing his old style of putting the Lion Tamer on versus just a normal Boston Crab when he does the Walls of Jericho. And I do like that version of the Walls of Jericho a lot more than the initial one that's just a Boston Crab, essentially. It felt more like it's more of his style, the Lion Tamer, which was the original version that he used for it, and it's good to see that back. The tag team division. In all honesty, with the tag team division, it was nice to see that they had a triple threat match for the tag team titles here on Raw, and it was nice to see the fact that they did it in an older style where it was like, it wasn't two guys in the ring and one team was sitting on the outside. Three guys were in the ring, and the only way out was tagging your own tag partner. I definitely like this style match a little bit more, and I ended up liking what you got from in the terms of quality of the match. Of course, you have Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger, R-Truth, Kofi Kingston, and Primo and Epico. It didn't seem like it would be the greatest of matches. It probably really wasn't the greatest of matches, but it ended up being a really good match and a real fun match to watch. Of course, Primo and Epico kept the tag titles in this case. The interesting portion there was what was the role of Kane in this one, because Kane obviously has come back from his injury, or not really injury, but you know, he came back from the beating he took during the ambulance match this week and attacked everybody in the ring. I'm not sure where this is going to exactly lead into going into WrestleMania. Obviously, Kane deserves a spot in WrestleMania, and what he'll end up getting, I'm not too sure if it's going to be a tag team title some kind of tag team title match where he gets a partner, or if they're going to do some kind of Money in the Bank that he's going to be a part of at this point in time. The John Cena Miz match, it was what it was. It was a little quick for my liking, and it was a little more straightforward for my liking as well. It felt more like just a straightforward match than just any kind of big time match. It kind of did what it was supposed to do. It put John Cena over, and then you saw The Rock on the screen. In the backstage, and honestly, I did like what they did there, just video editing wise. personally with the camera, where you had Rock do the "you can't see me" and then pull down the curtain on the camera there. That actually came off extremely well on TV for me, and I felt like it worked for what they were trying to go for at that point in time with The Rock and John Cena. I guess a little tidbit here. Of course, they weren't bringing back Zack Ryder this week, but they brought out Eve there to do another heel promo, and honestly, I do like the fact that they turned her heel. She seems to be a natural at it. Then again, I think there's a lot of people that can actually be a natural heel within the WWE or in any other areas, because I feel like it's a little bit easier for anyone to be a heel than it is to be a face. And but the heel promo she did last night, it came off extremely well. It obviously is putting a different attitude into her versus her goody two shoes attitude. She's kind of got more of a I'm going to use everybody and you can't stop me type of attitude, which I ended up liking. Now, that was good to see. And then her little tidbit in the backstage with Kelly, where it was like one of those bits like, I thought we were friends type deal, and then she just laughed and walked away. It really did work for me. The tag team match with Big Show and Sheamus versus Mark Henry and Cody Rhodes. Obviously, they're at a point in time that they're going to de-push Mark Henry for the time being, because he took most of the punishment in this one. And they're obviously building up for a Cody Rhodes and Big Show match at WrestleMania, and I do like what Cody Rhodes is doing with the whole embarrassing WrestleMania moments for Big Show at this point in time. And I think it serves to be you know, Cody Rhodes is getting under Big Show's skin. This is going to lead into their match at WrestleMania, and I actually do like that direction that they're going. Essentially the main event, or the last portion of the show, was the Rock promo, which started out pretty much like every other Rock promo since he's come back, talking about how much he loves the fans, loves this, loves that. And for nostalgia area, it works, but you're supposed to be in a main event role in WrestleMania. Just stick to the storyline and don't play up to the crowd. This is just me in my area. After he got past the whole sucking up to the fans type deal, the promo was extremely good. His area for John Cena was extremely good. It came across to where he wanted it to come across, and then John Cena's little tidbit going out there, running down the Rock, and then leaving. That worked as well, and of course the bit afterwards with Rock talking more down about John Cena, that, you know, he didn't want to stay out there after he ran him down, he just ran away type deal. All that came across extremely well. I just don't like the whole aspect that for essentially 5 to 10 minutes he sucks up to the crowd, then he gets into the point. I would like to see him just get to the point when he's there in the in the arena. He can do the finally the Rock has come back type deal like right at the beginning, but because that's his shtick, that's his thing. But as much sucking up that he did to the crowd, it seemed to have wasted a lot of time on TV that they could have put elsewhere. I felt the promo would have come off a lot better if he would have actually just gotten to the point. He wanted to go out, run down John Cena immediately, but the promo, like the full promo itself, it wasn't bad. And especially after that whole beginning portion, it was extremely good. And it did what it was supposed to do, which was build a match up for WrestleMania. Hopefully you'll see some physical interaction between the two of them here in the upcoming future. Obviously, the next time Rock's on TV, maybe you'll have a little bit of physical interaction. Maybe Rock will do a rock bottom to Cena. Maybe he'll do it, or vice versa. You'll have an attitude adjustment from Cena to Rock. But we'll see where the storyline fully goes on there. And hopefully they'll just, you know, now he's done this, hopefully if he's going to be on more Raws before WrestleMania, he'll just get straight to the point versus taking so much time to do one aspect, then getting to the point of what the actual promo is supposed to be about. But that's pretty much all I have for Monday Night Raw this week. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of the show. Overall, I thought it was a very good show. Then again, it's a WrestleMania build-up time, so usually the Raws and SmackDowns leading into WrestleMania are extremely good. So I hope you enjoy, and I do thank you for watching.